Hi, everybody. It's November 23. We are working on applying everything that we've learned to break words into syllables, determine what vowel sound each syllable makes, sound out the syllables, and then sound out the word. If you were not here today or if you had Wi-Fi connectivity issues, this lesson is for you. It's a self-paced version of what we did in class. So when you click on your link, it will take you straight to the Nearpod lesson, which looks like this. You'll just type in your first and last name and click Join Lesson. So we're going to practice syllable division using these first two rules. The first rule is if I have two vowels with two consonants between, I can divide between the two consonants. That's syllable division rule number 1. It's the most common one. The second syllable division rule we will be practicing is if I have two vowels with only one consonant between, I can divide behind the first vowel. That's syllable division pattern number 2. Those are the only two that we will be practicing today. Next week, we're going to learn more about flexing and how to do the rest of these. So let's get started. Something to remember: make sure that when you're dividing syllables, you keep digraphs together, you keep vowel teams together, and you keep blends together. Let's go. So if you want to get rid of this, you hit play and that'll play the instructions for you. But once you're finished and you want to get it out of the way, you just click right here so that you can have the rest of your screen back. Let's start the first one together. If you go down here and pick up this marker, you can use any color but red because red is only for irregular spellings and we haven't gotten to the red word strategy just yet. All right, so here's our syllable division strategy in action. First word, mark your vowels, O and I, draw a bridge between, mark your two consonants, and according to this first syllable division pattern, I have two vowels, so I know I have two syllables. I'm going to divide between these two consonants. And now I need to decide, how do I pronounce each of these syllables? Well, we know that this first one is a closed syllable because the N is closing in the O, forcing the O to make it short vowel sound. So I'm going to give all the short vowel sounds a brev, like the ah and got. Same thing here, the L is closing in the I, so that's a short vowel sound. Eh. Now I'm going to sound out each syllable, tonsil, and put it together, tonsil. Let's look at the second word. Mark your vowel, I. Mark your vowel, A. So two vowels means two syllables, but I only have one consonant between. According to syllable division pattern number 2, we can divide behind the first vowel. Now I have two syllables. When we look at that first syllable, if we divide behind the I, that means in that syllable, there's nothing closing off the I, keeping it from saying it's a long vowel sound name. So we're going to mark that with a macron, like O in go, because it's an open syllable. Open syllables get a long vowel sound, I. But in the second syllable, the L is closing off the A. So that's not able to say A, it says ah, it's short vowel sound. We're going to mark that with a brev. Now let's sound out our syllables. Ri, val, rival, rival, rival. That second syllable is unaccented. It kind of makes a lazy vowel sound, so that's that schwa that we talked about. When you're finished marking up your page, hit submit and move on to the next slide. When you've completed all of your slides, you go to Menu, hit Exit. Are you sure you want to leave this lesson? Yes. And that's it.